I just did a very spastic video, and I gotta like calm myself down because I'm so hyped. So hyped. Okay, so basically today I'm gonna get right on to it because I'm trying to get into it faster by talking about why I am so strict on keto. And I get this more and more now, and it actually makes me feel really good because of course, you know, I'm gathering a lot of information from people because I speak with a lot of people. Live, Skype, phone, email, social media, it's all day, all the time. And so you might see a video from 5 months ago, and I've evolved from since then. The information will keep evolving and expanding. So people ask me, Steph, why are you so strict with your keto protocols? What do I mean by that? Why am I so strict about exercise? Why am I so strict about sleep? Why am I so strict about the personality? Why am I so strict about getting your stress levels down? And why am I so strict about food quality? Why? And carbs. You know, you can read on message boards, oh, you could do 50 carbs, and people aren't adapting. So I'm like, go down to 15 because with 15 carbs, you can still get in your cruciferous veggies a day. 8-9 cups. Yeah. So, why am I so strict, and what am I so strict about? Yeah, well, you've probably heard it in some videos before, but I am strict about cheese, caffeine, cream. What else? Those are the main ones. Oh, nuts, of course. Nuts, caffeine, cheese, cream, dairy, yogurt, get it out. Cacao, get it. Oh, it's an antioxidant, oh my God. Really? You want an antioxidant? Get your butt outside and start exercising. Hi guys. Yeah. This is why I'm so goofy, because I'm putting out really gnarly information in a fun package, because that's how I feel. It's so amazing. But this stuff it's not simple. Like, people are addicted to foods. So let's break it down. Why am I so strict about cheese? Why? Okay. I'm so strict about cheese because of its casein. And casein can be an allergen to a lot of people. And believe it or not, like, we grow up on wheat. I was eating Wonder Bread growing up. What kind of damage has that done to my GI tract? My intestines? I don't know. Hopefully not as much as some other people that I've heard about. But even so, sometimes there's a thing called a cross-reactive reaction. And that means that the casein in the cheese is mimicking to the body, because the body now can't see the difference, the gluten in the wheat, and now your body is rejecting cheese. And even though you feel fine eating it, there's still something going way deep down inside on a cellular level that's creating an inflammation, and inflammation often creates too much cortisol and gets you out of your cortisol rhythm. And cortisol is producing sugars, and sugars creating insulin, and all of this is blocking your keto transformation. Get out the cheese. Then there's the fact that people are taking cheese that is not from a grass-fed cow. When cows are wet, they're eating corn. And what's corn? Genetically modified. It's like a Frankenstein food. People are like, what's so wrong with that, with genetically modified things? I'm like, everybody's sick. Like, hello. 100 years ago, we weren't eating this genetically modified stuff or all of the pesticides on foods. Yeah? Not cool. So you start to see a rise in a lot of weird, funky health problems. Don't believe me? Strokes in young people, heart attacks, diabetes, ADD, autism, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, depression, bipolar, I mean, there's a million. Infertile, PCOS, low testosterone. Like, you could live with all this stuff, but it's god-awful. Fibromyalgia, where you have, like, chronic pain. Women are developing fibroids up the wazoo. This stuff is not normal, people. Guys are balding more than normal. They're feminized, or xenoestrogens are in our society. The dang soy. You know what's bad? Soy, wheat, and corn. Fructose. Get rid of it. So, obviously all the dairy is just like these cows are injected with hormones, they're producing too much milk, the udders get infected, they get pussy, they're using antibiotics, which we literally destroy our bodies to get rid of the freaking infections already on a cow that's eating genetically modified corn. Cows aren't supposed to eat corn. A lot of them die from corn toxicity, so their meat is rotten by the time it hits your local supermarket. And the butter, and the yogurt, and the milk, and all of these dairy products are screwing you up. So that's why I'm so strict on those things. And then we've got, hi guys, I gotta keep it funky because, like, it gets crazy up in here with all this information. Why I'm so strict. It's an awesome day. Awesome day. I've just designed it before I even started talking to this darn freaking camera. Okay, so what else? Well, the nuts are, people keep, even though I keep saying don't eat nuts, people still want to eat nuts. You don't need to eat nuts. If you don't eat nuts, you're still going to be alive. Yeah? So it's not essential. It's not like protein. It's not a complete, I mean, it is not essential. So if it's not essential, like water, like animal fats, proteins, get rid of it. Phytates, PUFAs, mold. You can't see it with the naked eye, but you guys are walking around with too much candida. Nobody's talking about candida and keto adaptation. What about when you're on all these other weird diets? Yeah? That's why I call it the non-BS diet, because you got to get right with yourself to even get into a state of ketosis, because your body won't allow you to. It won't. Other diets, you can get away with a lot of crap and it'll destroy your systems down the road. But people eat nuts. Yeah, okay, you know. Plants don't have teeth. So they don't have teeth, so they've got to find ways to ruin you. Make vitamins and minerals more difficult to absorb. Through the phytates. Through the phytic acid that's hard to just, if you're eating gobs and gobs of nuts, and you find yourself with all these issues of infertility. I mean, it's not just the nuts, but it's a cocktail, and nuts might be one of them. A lot of people are D deficient. Their body can't even use the hormone, because it's really a hormone more than a vitamin. Like, you take all of this vitamin D supplement, and you're still low D, because you can't absorb vitamins and nutrients. Because what? You might have holes in your digestive system, your intestines. Might have holes in your gut. Okay, let's keep this on the hizzy, not too long. So nuts, mold, PUFAs, higher in omega-6, phytic acid, and basically for keto people, there's just too many carbs. Oh, what about the macadamia nut? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Mac nuts, good old Mac nuts, you can put them back in after 4 weeks with using a glucometer to test your blood ketones to see if they drop or they rise. But, I mean, that's just why I'm so strict. Mac nuts, macadamia nuts are the only nuts that I will allow back into the diet. The rest, gotta go. Redesign your food, you guys. I did a video before, like my #1 reason on a tool to lose weight, and that was to prepare your food. Because when you're hungry, or like, I'm not like starving in ketosis, but if I'm not eating food because I'm so freaking active, I don't feel right. Like, my brain is alert and I'm using ketones, but I need to eat. I can't just go 24 hours without eating and feel that euphoria that people feel. No. I need to eat. So, with that said, if I prepare my food, I won't be needing to go for nuts. My food is so tasty that every time I cook for people who have no idea what keto is, they're like, this is the best shite ever. Because I've learned how to make all the carb substitutes. So I've learned how to take just whole foods and make them very tasty. So you don't even think that you're missing a carb in your dinner. You don't think, oh my gosh, I don't have rice, I don't have pasta, I don't have bread in this dish, I don't have beans. You don't even think that way. What else? So we're going to get rid of the cheese and the dairy. We're going to get rid of the, oh, and I forgot whey shakes. Get rid of the protein shakes, the pea, the hemp. Get rid of it. Oh, vegetarians are like, what? What? Because it has an insulinogenic effect. Not in everybody, but in a lot of people. So it's going to raise blood sugar. So let's get rid of it. I don't like processed stuff anyway. It's all in a powder. It's been processed. So let's do some Vince Gironda, badass mother sucker. Raw egg shakes, but my raw egg shakes just aren't a bunch of eggs and then you drink it. It's eggs with coconut milk, with vanilla flavor from the vanilla bean, stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of things that you can put in that smoothie or protein shake. Blend that sucker, goosh, don't taste the egg at all. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that kind of a shake. So what else? Cacao. Why not cacao? Caffeine. Believe it or not, a lot of people are not, they're intolerant. They have caffeine sensitivity. How do you know? You don't. But a lot of people do. And if you have overtaxed, sluggish adrenal glands, coffee, you need to get rid of it now. And how many people have some type of adrenal or thyroid problem? Out of all the people I've spoken with, or spoken to, 98%. Yeah, 98% have some kind of metabolic damage, derangement. 98%. And people are like, I'm like, go to a gym. How many people are freaking having the business, right? How many? How many? I mean, I'm not Superwoman. I'm 46, going on 7 with a busted knee, can't do any cardio. Yeah? I've learned how to express my genes in a certain way. This isn't genetics. This is epigenetics. This is taking my genetics and maximizing my genetic potential. That's how you do it. So fabulous. Knowledge is infinite power. So I can take the old me that was taught all this garbage, kick the old me to the curb, and bam, create a whole new person that affects my mood, that affects my self perception. My energy levels are all way up here. And not because I don't get hit hard with things in life, but because I'm starting to understand, and you know what I'm doing? I'm crawling out of the matrix, and I'm starting to see that there's a whole world out there. Cacao has too much caffeine, and I know that it has its antioxidant benefits, but how many of you guys, and there are a few, who are really that healthy, that are going for all of the flavonoids and the carotenoids and the cruciferous vegetables and all of these lovely foods, the healthy whole foods, to clear and to detox and get the metals out and all this stuff. And now we're going to cut out their caffeine, their cacao, which you can introduce back in with a glucometer. That's a whole nother subject, and test your ketones and blood ketones, not the blood glucose. Oh wow, time goes by so fast. So, no whey, no cacao, no coffee. You want to bulletproof something? Keto-proof a tea, an herbal tea. No dairy and no nuts. Okay guys, that's it. And good sleep. That's why I'm so strict, because people are not getting into ketosis unless they cut out and do the elimination process, and then slowly you can bring it back in after a month with a glucometer. Boom! StephaniePerson.com or Stephanie Person the Business on Facebook. That's what you want to do if you want to learn more about how to get into ketosis. I obviously coach people. I mention it in a lot of videos. Peace out, guys. Bing, 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 bing.